All right, guys, this is the Genius, and tonight I want to make some announcements. Of course, the title of this video is Warren Buffett, Bad, Pick Up Good, and I'm just using that title to get everyone's attention, and I'll explain a little bit more about why I chose that title. But anyways, I want to make some announcements about this channel, about the changes that YouTube is, I guess, going to implement in the near future. So I want to make sure that I can concentrate on building an audience. I haven't really been good at doing that, but I've been researching and learning from other YouTube videos about what it takes to build a real viable YouTube channel. So it's going to take a lot of commitment on my part, but I think I can do it. So as you know, this channel was primarily made for pickup, and to some degree it'll stay related to that, but the overall direction of this channel is going to shift to that of a more philosophical, more of a channel based on not just pickup, but the economy and what it means to basically get ahead, and whether it's financially or whether it's in fitness and training, and also, of course, relationships. So this channel is something that I think will be a lot more interesting. I'm going to try to be more consistent with the videos. As you know, the way to build a viable YouTube channel is to be consistent with the videos so that your viewers and your subscribers can count on those videos. So that's what I'm going to aim to do. So, and the reason why I chose the title of this first video, Warren Buffett, Bad, Pick Up Good, is because most of channels like this, or channels that deal with self-help or deal with the economy or basically motivation, how to get ahead, they tend to hold up several individuals like Warren Buffett as some kind of figure to look up to or to emulate. And I'm the complete opposite when it comes to people like him. I know from my own research what people like him have done to amass the fortunes that they have. I don't necessarily call it wealth, because it's mostly leverage, and leverage can disappear overnight. And most of these experts and financial gurus, and I definitely do not claim to be any one of these, but most of them who do try to equate wealth with a fortune of, with access to massive amount of leverage and derivatives and things like this, that basically was the cause of the crisis that's still ongoing and getting worse, not getting better, that started back in 2008. And one of the opportunities that I'm going to take in this new channel is explain not how the markets go up and down, because I don't believe we have a real market. I don't believe we have a real capitalist system. I think there's capitalism for everybody else, but for these individuals that got bailed out and continue to be bailed out on Wall Street, like Warren Buffett, for example, it's pure socialism. It has nothing to do with free market capitalism. And that's another reason why I don't think these people should be followed or put up on a pedestal or be respected. And so I'm going to, as part of my building this channel, I'm going to talk more about why I feel that way. And this channel is not for everybody. I'm not going to be politically correct. However, I'm not going to go out of my way to offend anybody. So I believe everybody has their own values and their own traditions and so forth. So in my opinion, to appeal to a wider audience, there's no reason to judge someone else's opinions or someone else's values over the other. However, it's important that you do express your values and your traditions and so on and so forth, so that people are familiar with how you stand on certain issues and certain matters in society. So, but I'm going to try to make this channel as real and honest as possible. I believe that political correctness oftentimes is used to hide what other people or what people really feel inside, or what their traditional values that they hold on to. So you get none of that here. This channel, again, is not going to offend anybody or go out and try to get all political and that sort of thing. But the angle that you'll hear me speak from will definitely indicate that I'm not politically correct, and as you see in mainstream television. So, and basically, like I said, this channel is going to cover three main things: training, finances. And when I mean training could be fitness, or training in dating, that sort of thing. And then, of course, relationships. So, which is again dating. So, the videos, in order to stay on a consistent schedule, will more than likely be a lot shorter. And the other sister channel that I have with this one, that I started a few months ago but really haven't built it up yet, is the Seduction News Network. And I encourage you to subscribe to that channel, because that channel will primarily focus on seduction, pickup, and relationships. And while I'm not by no means some top dating guru or anything like that, I will be going back to coaching, but in a way that the audience can see me coach myself. And that brings me to my app that I mentioned in a previous video. The app is actually finished after a considerable amount of investment. The app is being tested right now, and the latest version of that app is hopefully will be ready by October. And I don't want to talk too much about it because we made a lot of changes to what the app was going to originally be to what it is now going to be, which is even in my opinion, 100 times better. So we're going to promote that app like no other, and that's another reason why I want to put more time and effort into these YouTube channels, because that's going to be the platform to get the word out that this new app is going to, in my opinion, be the new Facebook. Even though you'll learn from me that I don't think Facebook is a profitable company. It might have hundreds of billions of dollars in revenue or in so-called net worth, but I think this app, as far as what it will do in revolutionizing how people will learn and coach and coach themselves and coach others. I think this app has that potential to be as big as Facebook. If not, who knows, maybe acquired by Facebook. So anyways, this, like I said, this channel will continue to get better, but with a shift in focus. And also coming back will be my product reviews, but they will go primarily on my sister channel, Seduction News Network. And any reviews that I do on this channel will be more related to philosophical or maybe books related to finance or what I like to call the monetary system. I think once you understand what the monetary system is all about, how it works, and the dynamics behind the monetary system, you'll soon agree that someone like a Warren Buffett or Charles Icahn or any of these guys on Wall Street are technically bankrupt. And I know that sounds weird to say, how could that be? But I'm going to explain in further videos of why the Federal Reserve System that we have today, and basically the global financial system, while fully operational and may be operational for who knows how long, is technically bankrupt. And that means that at any time it could fail. So I think with that added knowledge, you can pursue whatever it is that you want to do. Make as much money as you want. Try to be as successful as you want. But keeping that in your mind that the system itself is very fragile, and that at any point it could disappear. Would I recommend someone live their life based on fear? No. No matter how fragile the system is, and really no system has ever been stable since the dawn of civilization. But having that extra knowledge and having that, as they say in the self-help community, being a hardcore realist, in other words, looking at things for what they are, not what we imagine them to be, could help us go a long ways. The business that I'm in, me as an entrepreneur myself, I could tell you right now that there never was a recovery, and since the 2008 financial crisis that, in my opinion, is ongoing and getting worse. But there's an illusion out there that somehow things are back on track. But I'll explain in future videos how it's all an illusion for the rest of us, but for those who got bailed out and continue to get bailed out on Wall Street, yeah, there sure was a recovery. Everything's fantastic. How long it will last, who knows? But I'll explain more about that in future videos. So anyways, I don't want to keep these videos too long anymore. So that's pretty much what I have to say. And also one mention about my websites. I have the Rex Fallis website, which I'm going to go back to building that up, and also the Seduction News Network website. So I have the Seduction News Network YouTube channel along with the Seduction News Network website, and then also have the Rex Fallis website. And both these websites are related to pickup and seduction and that sort of thing. But the Rex Fallis one is going to be focused on traditional masculine values, more of a magazine online that's related to men and the need for masculinity in our society, as we've seen here recently. It's becoming more and more difficult for men to assert themselves in a masculine way, and so it's good to have a resource for men to get a hold of and remind themselves that masculinity is very, very much needed in society, and if not as important, perhaps more important than anything else, as our masculine nature is there to keep society intact. So anyways, so that's all I have to say for right now for the future of this channel. And so stay tuned. Starting in October, we're going to go to a regular schedule of YouTube videos pertaining to training, finances, and relationships. And then also on my sister channel, Seduction News Network, you'll see a more focus on dating and pickup on that channel. So I appreciate you taking the time out to check this video out, and I would like to end this video by saying please subscribe to both Genius 2005 YouTube channel as well as Seduction News Network, and like my videos, click like, and as always, keep taking action.